Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss law of constant proportion. Class 9 general science का topic है. So we already know that Lavoisier and other scientists observed that many compounds are composed of two or more elements, and each compound had the same elements. यानी कि each compound जो होता है उसमें same elements होते हैं in the same proportion, irrespective of the fact from where the compounds came or who prepared them. So उनमें क्या होते, they are in a fixed, yeah, we may call this, they are in a same, they have same elements with same proportion. So this led to the law of constant proportion, which may also known as definite proportion. Law of definite proportion. It states that this law states that in a pure chemical substance, the elements are always present in definite proportion by mass. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? This means that whatever may be the source, जो भी कोई source हो, from which a compound, where we obtain the compound, we obtain the it is always made up of the same elements. इसमें क्या होते हैं? Same elements होते हैं in the same proportion by mass. So this explains the law of constant proportion. Let us further understand this law with the help of an example. For example, we take the example of water here. So water is made up of two elements, hydrogen and oxygen. So when we decompose the 9 grams of, for example, when we decompose 9 grams of water by passing electricity through it, then we can obtain 1 gram of hydrogen and 8 grams of oxygen are always obtained by passing electricity through them. Now when we repeat this experiment by taking pure water from different sources, like we may take water from the pond, we may take water from the well, या we may take water from the river or sea, the same mass of hydrogen. अगर हम पानी यहाँ से लेंगे पॉन्ड से, वेल से, तो हम क्या निकाल obtain करेंगे वहाँ the same mass of hydrogen and oxygen obtained in each case. यानी हर किस सोर्स में हम एक ही मास हम obtain करेंगे सेम मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन, एंड हर किसी केस में यानी कि पॉन्ड वाटर हो, वेल वाटर हो, सी वाटर हो, हम obtain करेंगे वहाँ पर द सेम मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एंड oxygen. This shows that here water always consists of two elements, hydrogen and oxygen. When these combine together, are combined together in the same proportion by mass, same proportion of 1:8 by mass. So अगर हम एक और एग्जांपल कंपाउंड की, फॉर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, हाउ कैन वी प्रिपेयर दिस? वी कैन प्रिपेयर बाय दिस कार्बन बाय डिफरेंट मेथड्स. फॉर एग्जांपल, बाय प्रिपेयर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड वी कैन प्रिपेयर दिस बाय बर्निंग कोल. जब बर्निंग कोल करते हैं हम तो प्रोड्यूस द कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. इसी तरह व्हेन कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कैन प्रिपेयर बाय द एक्शन ऑफ डाइल्यूट हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड ऑन मार्बल पीसेस, यानी कि मार्बल पीस पर जब मार्बल पीस से इससे हम कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ऑब्टेन करते हैं, या इसी तरह हम प्रिपेयर करते हैं कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्रिपेयर्ड बाय हीटिंग limestone, या we may call this calcium carbonate, यानी कि when we heat the calcium carbonate we get the carbon dioxide. So in this, what will happen in these methods, we see here each sample of carbon dioxide obtained in these methods contains carbon and oxygen in the ratio of 3:8 by mass. This means that कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ऑलवेज कंटेन्स टू एलिमेंट्स, यानी कि उसका मतलब क्या, कार्बन एलिमेंट्स में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जो है इट इज मेड अप ऑफ इट कंटेन्स ऑलवेज टू एलिमेंट्स, यानी कार्बन एंड oxygen, and these are combined together in the ratio of 3:8 by mass. So this was about the law of constant proportion. I hope you understand this. In the next video we will discuss another topic. Till then,